Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. I am so excited about today's episode because I am going to show you how I juice using all organic vegetables and fruit. Not much fruit, only because I don't like a lot of sugar, and I know fruits have sugar even though it is the better kind of sugar to put in your body. However, I usually just use mostly veggies. So what I like to do when I juice, and personally, I love to use the Vitamix only because the Vitamix grinds up everything. It's not a juicer where it extracts the juice. Rather, it just keeps everything, and it's good because I feel it's fiber for your body, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's better for you. So anyhow, I got my Vitamix at Costco and they are priced really well, and it is a really good investment to have a Vitamix, and it just does so much for you. Anyhow, so the first thing I like to use is coconut water. Most of the time I usually use water as a base or cucumbers, but I do love to use organic water, coconut water, and I usually get this one, which is the Full Circle All Natural, only because it has like the less sugar, but this is my favorite coconut water that I like to use. So I drank a little bit of this, but I will pour this in as the base for my juice, just because it isn't a juicer and it doesn't extract the juice. You know, it's just better to use a base, and that is water or coconut water. And I also put in some kale. So kale is a good source of vitamin A, C, K, and vitamin B for brain development. And what I do is I usually buy my vegetables at Roots Organic, because I love that store. That is like my absolute favorite store to grocery shop for organic food. But this is organic kale, and I usually get a bundle, and I cut the little stems off, and then I just put it in my Vitamix. The darker the veggies, the better, because they're considered superfoods. Next, I'll put in also some cucumbers. Well, I usually get just one cucumber, and then I just mix it. And then I will actually mix this for now so I could fit in the rest of our fruit and veggies in there. So now that I have this a little bit mixed up, I will squeeze in one lemon, just to kind of preserve it, but I really like the taste of lemon in my juice. So I will do that. And next I will be adding my organic beets. And beets are a good source of nutrients. It's really good on vitamin C. Also contains nitrates and pigments that may help lower your blood pressure. So I really like beets. I also like beets in my salads, but beets are really good for you. And I will also be adding a little bit of ginger root. I usually do it like about a thumb size or less, because ginger root is so potent. You could really taste the ginger in that. And I just wash it really well, but I also put the peel in there. Ginger is also a good source of fat burner. You could do like warm water with a little bit of lemon and some ginger juice, and they say it's good for that belly fat. So that's something to think about. So we will be putting this in our juice. And then also my organic apples, peel and all, because it doesn't have the wax. The organic apples don't. So I always buy organic. I feel it's better for you, and it makes me feel better. So I do my organic apples. And I also get this Earthbound Power Greens that has baby chard, kale, and spinach. So I put about 2 handfuls in my juicer of this, just like that. I love spinach as well. Spinach is a good source of potassium and magnesium, and it's a really good source of iron as well. So I tend to use spinach a lot. I usually get these little jars at like Hobby Lobby, and then when I go to Organic Roots, I buy the powders that they have there because they have a lot of powders in Organic Roots where you could go and find anything you need. Turmeric, wheatgrass, chlorella, just everything you need, and it's all in powder form, which I just absolutely love. Chlorella is mainly known to bind those heavy metals and unwanted chemicals in your body. So I usually put about 1 teaspoon because it does have a funky taste to it, but you know what? 1 teaspoon doesn't make like a whole lot of difference. And then I usually also use a little ½ teaspoon of turmeric. I also get these cute little labels and label all my little jars so I know what they are. But turmeric also comes from like the ginger root family, so it works well too for like if you have joint pains. They say it's really good to use for inflammation. So turmeric is pretty good, but again, turmeric is really potent. It's really bright and yellow. There's so many things you could do with turmeric that people don't even know, that I think in another episode I will show you fun recipes you can do with turmeric, or just different things that I have here. So a little ½ teaspoon of turmeric I will put in there. I'll put this away. And I see that it's getting kind of big up here, so what I also do is use water. Like I said, I don't really like to use a lot of fruits for sweetness, only because I don't really like to drink a lot of sweetness because it just spikes my insulin and it makes me crave like sweets, like chocolate. So I will be adding some water so then we could turn this on again. And it won't be so thick because again, it's not like a regular juicer where it extracts the juice from the vegetables and fruit. Rather, we have the peel and everything where I feel the nutrients are on the peel anyway. So we will be mixing this. Okay, and we are done with our juicing. Oh my goodness, it looks so yummy. Anyhow, I also have this little jar. I forgot where I picked this one up at, but it's a glass jar, which is really nice. And then I fill it up so I could have my juice. Yummy, look at that. Oh, it's so good. And I have another one of these. But for now, I am going to enjoy a glass of my kale, beet, spinach, and all that. So nutritional right here. It covers all your veggies that you need for a day. That is yummy. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you liked, please subscribe. I will be bringing more to this channel, more fun recipes, more ways to juice, and I will see you soon.